Welcome back to this week's episode of I'm Just Saying Sports Talk.
What's up? How y'all doing?
All right, so we're going to talk about LeVar Ball and the signing of his sons to an agent. Um, so we have the middle son, Jello Ball, and the last son.
Yeah.
Both supposed to be headed to Lithuania to play basketball.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts about this, man? We got a 17-year-old and a supposedly college freshman, headed to play professional basketball. What you think about that, man? What you think about his decision matter of fact, the agent is Lonzo Ball's agent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what you think about
Well, I, for the middle son, I think that may be an okay move. But for the youngest one, I don't know. I think he's pushing him a little too fast.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he's pushing him a little too fast. I don't know if he's ready for that. But if they're already signed, they can't go to college now. Can't go back to college. That's for sure. So,
Well, they say the team they signed with hasn't had an American player in 10 years,
wow.
and that they struggle to pay their players, that the players understand that a lot of times their checks are going to be late. But Dad said money is not the issue. My thing is this, right? If you haven't had an American player there in 10 years, and that they're like a second tier overseas team, are they really going to develop?
What league are they playing in?
Uh,
I don't know much about that league over there, but
it's a second tier team, and you got to figure if no American players have been there,
yeah, who you playing against?
then who are you playing against?
Yeah,
And I understand it's just a stop and play so that they can have some kind of activity,
yeah.
but I just don't know, man. Man, they might should have went to the Globetrotters or something.
I don't know, man, but but you're right though. You're right. Will they develop their talent over there?
And then I think for the middle one, it's still going to give him a direct route to the G League.
Yeah, yeah,
At the end of the day, they're not going to be able to assess that he's what he really is.
yeah,
He's what, 6'5",
yeah,
6'6" at the most.
yeah.
But he's not really a guard. He's undersized. He doesn't jump out the gym. He doesn't do anything off the chart.
He need to go play football.
Yeah, he's definitely probably been
Better
better
as a tight
suited
end.
for football. Yeah,
Or
something.
defensive end. Yeah, but the basketball thing, I think. I don't. I think the middle one's gonna get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, I don't think he was going to
yeah.
ever make it anyway.
Yeah, the baby boy, he's gonna be okay, but I think this is really. I don't know if this has messed him up though. I think he actually going to high school, graduating from high school, and playing a year or two in college, he would have benefited from that. But I don't know if this is going to help him any. I really don't.
You know who this does benefit though? It benefits it benefits the NBA, and this is what I think. You have the commissioner who's already he's thinking about allowing players to actually come out of high school and go pro now, right?
Yeah.
I think the agents in the NBA, even the colleges, are looking at Ball, which he doesn't even realize LeVar is creating the grand experiment for them. Because look at the gateway.
Yeah.
My kid doesn't want to go to college, but he wants to be an NBA player. So this is the first one that's saying, well, no, I'm going to take them overseas. So now they're looking at this like, this is the great experiment. Is this going to be a pathway for players
Yeah.
that do not wish to go to college to go into the NBA? So now they're looking at this like, okay, let's see how this works out. Let's see how this whole thing.
well,
they got an agent straight out.
Yeah.
They both have gone,
Mhm.
and then nondescript. I think the population of that city is like wherever you're playing is like 10,000.
Yeah.
So maybe indirectly, this is something that they're opening up a pathway. They're trailblazers in the sense.
Well, no,
that
well, those guys have already done that though. Like for instance, Brandon Jennings.
Yeah, but I'm saying
And do you think they're on his level?
no. But
When
what
Brandon left high school to where?
but what I'm saying is, no one paid him any mind. Everybody's watching this.
Mm-hmm.
The young ball, these kids, they have followers.
Yeah.
You know, he signed his contract with a gold. Jello signed his contract
Yeah.
with a Rolex on,
Yeah.
with diamonds in it. So they have a following. So this might be a thing of, hey, you either can come out and come to the G League, or I tell you what, it can become popular to do this. I'm not saying it hasn't been an avenue,
Yeah.
but because these two guys have a following and they have pop culture, this might become a something that the NBA actually promotes and say, hey, you know, all of a sudden now when they're talking to high school prospects,
Yeah.
they might start funneling, hey, you go to the G League, you go over here to China, you go to Lithuania,
Yeah.
you go over there, and then they have a whole nother set of options versus Coach Cal, one and done,
Yeah.
or struggling with Coach K to
Or-
convince
or-
somebody to stay.
Or why not? Why not go to the G League or whatever straight out of high school? And if you don't get a contract for nothing about $35,000-$40,000, hey, you weren't gonna make that anyway. If you went straight from high school to the workforce,
Yeah.
you know. So, I mean, I think the G League will become a bigger league here in
Yeah.
the next few years.
So I think
If they
indirectly,
allow that.
yeah, I think indirectly, LeVar is trailblazing. He's trailblazing with the shoes,
Yeah.
even though he's executing everything wrong
Yeah.
for the most part. He's got Lonzo right.
Cause
He's got his shoe stuff a little wrong.
Yeah.
He's operating with the last two a little wrong, but I think someone will come behind him and perfect
yeah.
all of
And
his
I
mistakes.
think sooner or later he's gonna back up off that thing with that shoe deal, and he's gonna go with Nike or Adidas or something. He's gonna have to.
Yeah.
I
What
mean,
I'm saying is,
he may not get the
what
money
I'm saying
that he
is,
would have gotten from the beginning.
this is the worst that can happen to
yeah,
him.
yeah,
So he'll perfect it, and somebody else will come along
that's right.
and do it a little bit better. So
Yeah.
it's interesting to watch. We'll see how this works out. So everyone's going to look like, if this works out, then, or halfway work out,
Yeah,
then it's going to be a template for somebody else to follow.
and just think what a G League, whichever team would have gotten those two young men, what they would have benefited from as far as especially financially.
Well,
You know, they would have benefited from that
yeah.
because you're gonna have people that's gonna come watch them.
Well, they're just
play.
going to watch to see what's going to happen.
Yeah,
So I think indirectly he's been trailblazing without realizing it. And I know, you know, it's all for the sake of his sons and doing what he feels is best for him. But I think others will benefit more than they realize for LeVar and his family making these choices, whether they're good or bad, because he can make all the mistakes
yeah.
for somebody else.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's my thought on it. We'll see how it happens. They don't need the money. That's what he already said. It doesn't matter if they're late with the checks. You know, I guess as long as they let the young ones shoot from 30 feet out.
And they still got their reality show, so I'm sure they're gonna take that overseas with them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll probably write a whole book about it.
That's right.
You know, so it's a win-win for the Trailblazers.
Yeah,
You know, the person that's doing it first, they get some benefits that no one else will get. But also the people following will get the benefit of him making all the mistakes. So,
exactly.
you know, that's our thoughts on that. Tell us what you think about LeVar Ball and his sons and playing overseas and all that stuff. Go buy some foreign, get the foreign edition of the Ball brand shoes. He'll probably put one of those out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go, you know, do whatever. Dye your hair, bleach your hair like the youngest one. Do whatever you want to do. Leave your thoughts. Be sure to subscribe. Take care. See you next time. Peace.